Hot?
Very hot. Which is what I want because I'm cold. Yeah, beef and... Come and have a look at this. Beef and... I've got vegetables in there. Beef and vegetable soup. Really nice.
Yummy.
Warms up your cockles.
Honey.
Warms up your cockles, I said. It's a saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You and your mind. Right, we're just off to a Corrieshalloch Falls. It's just over the road. But before we do, I'm having my soup. But looking forward to this one, because, well, you have, haven't you?
I am, yeah.
This is the one thing you've been looking forward to, so
yeah.
I'll eat this and we'll get over there.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So here we are, Corrieshalloch Gorge
Okay.
is what it's called. Now, the Gaelic is Corrieshalloch, meaning unattractive, cauldron, or ugly hollow. So we're expected to go to an ugly hollow. I can assure you it is anything but ugly. Let's get down there. We've parked on the other side of the road because we couldn't fit in. Can I just go there, Mazzy, because this is shining on the picture. We've parked on the other side of the road because we couldn't actually get in on this side, it was full. But we've just noticed you have to pay and display at the car park on this side.
Yeah.
On the other side there was no signs or anything, so I'm guessing we don't have to. There is an honesty box at the top to put £2 donation in, that's what they recommend when you come here. And it's a 300-metre walk just down this hill to the gorge, which is very pleasant so far, but then you have to come back up it, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Struggling to get this lighting right today because it's a very sunny morning and it's very low in the sky is the sun, as you can see. Quite a few people are asking me. Oh, there's a nice bench on the way down if you need a seat.
Oh yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
That's really nice. Yeah, a few people have been saying in the comments, where did you get your coat from? If you watched all those videos, you'd know because I've done a bit of a review on this coat about a year ago.
Didn't you? From
Mazzy got me.
motorhome show.
Yeah, well, the day we got the motorhome.
Yeah,
It was the Lincoln,
actually, yeah.
the Lincoln motorhome show, and it is fantastic. What make is it, Mazzy? It says on my sleeve here.
Don't know. Let me have a look.
What make is it? It's...
Pro Hunt, like, I don't know really.
It takes time to break in. You know, it's one of these. I hardly wore it last year because it wasn't broke in properly. But I'm wearing it all the time now and it's starting to relax, you know, and feel a bit better. But very advisable to get one. I think it's about £120
Yeah.
if you can find one. Making us way down the path now when I see the bridge. The big dreaded bridge. You really don't understand what you're in for until you actually get on the bridge. I don't know how Mazzy's going to react to this, so I'll have to keep the camera on you. You go for a walk on the bridge, Mazzy.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more confident about it now since the last one, but I am scared of these kind of things.
Okay, well, 6 people at a time is all what's allowed on here. There's nobody on it at the moment, so you fill your boots.
Oh my god, it's deeper. Oh my god, it's really scary! Oh my god!
Why is she freaking out about it? I'll show you.
Oh my god, it's making me go funny.
Now, I've been here before and the cameras really don't show just how deep this is, but it is a long, long way down there.
I don't know if you can zoom in, but should we head over to that point over there? Look?
Yeah, there is a viewing point just a bit further on which we're going to head for. So you can actually get a better picture of the falls from down there. This is the falls, we are literally on top of them at the moment.
It is amazing.
It's strange because we're at the top of the waterfall. You can see right down as it's all coming down. It's fantastic. Cameras do not do this place justice at all. I was trying to take a picture like this with my hands dangled over the bridge and thinking, I hope I don't drop my phone, and you're jumping up and down on the end of the bridge. So we're making our way down to the second viewing platform now. From my memory, this one's better. It's a bit scarier. We'll see how Mazzy reacts to it when we get there. So for any geeks out there who might be interested in the stats, the gorge is approximately 1.5 kilometres long, 60 metres deep and 10 metres wide. Now the gorge itself, yeah, that's called Corrieshalloch Gorge, but the waterfall is not. It's called the Falls of Measach, which is, you know, what is the most spectacular part really? The gorge or the waterfall? I think it's a combination of both which makes it so special. So what's it like, Mazzy?
Oh my god, it's so deep. Don't let go.
Is it scary?
Yes. Don't let go.
Let's have a look down.
How high do you think it is?
Well, I know exactly how high it is, Mazzy.
Yeah.
I've just been telling them. I got that wrong. The gorge is 60 metres down, the waterfall is 46 metres. How close, how close. But something else I've been reading. Now this gorge itself was made from the Ice Age. When the ice melted, it all ran through here and made this massive gorge. Now they say that happened between 2.6 million years and 11,500 years ago. Now that's a massive difference, isn't it? That's a massive 2.6 million and 11,500. That's a huge difference. It's like me guessing Mazzy's age, your age between about 0 and 5 million. That's ridiculous. Be a bit more accurate, please, genealogists. It's called Droma River, is the river which runs through it. And that's pretty much all I've got to tell you, apart from there's some very rare crane flies fly around here, so you've got to keep your eye out for them. So the lighting is absolutely atrocious. Can't get a good picture here at all. So I would advise, if you can, come on a cloudy day, you'll get much better pictures. Oh, what did you think of it, Mazzy?
Yeah, wonderful.
You've been looking forward to that one, haven't you?
Yeah, good experience.
It's something you have to do.
Yes.
On the NC 500. Because it's easy to walk to, it's not a hard walk at all, even though I'm panting.
Yeah.
But just to be stood over the waterfall and look 60 metres down, right down to the bottom of the gorge, it's worth it. It will not show up in these pictures. You have to come and experience that for yourselves. Corrieshalloch Gorge. Thanks for coming along. Let's move on, Mazzy. Let's go somewhere else.
Yay!
I think we're just going to pop to Ullapool now. Might need a shop or something. Might get a bit of internet signal to upload some videos. We'll see. Can't see us at all, Mazzy. Honestly, this lighting is atrocious. Be warned, the walk back up to the car park is a lot harder than the walk down to the gorge. That was a struggle, even for us.
What a wonderful beach.
I don't like it.
Why don't you like it?
We're all pebbles for a start.
Oh, it was lovely.
It looked man-made. All pebbles and in a perfect line. Not a single rock on there.
It's amazing.
Ardvreck Point Holiday Centre, that looks like a nice place to stop. Some lovely views.
There has been some lovely holiday accommodations up here,
There has,
isn't there?
yeah.
Oh, let's give them away. Hello.
The further we go on this trip, we seem to be coming across more and more motorhomes.
Yeah. There is, isn't there?
Another one here.
Oh yeah, let's give them away.
Nearly every vehicle is a motorhome. Is it picking that up, Mazzy, the camera?
Not really, no.
It's just a shadow on the mountain, but it's so dark, it looks like a different world.
Let me zoom in a bit, it's a bit far. There we go, yeah. Yeah.
Just stopped off in Ullapool. I think this is pretty much the last supermarket you've got for a long time on the NC 500. Tesco's. What a beautiful place though, Ullapool. I really could live here. I know it's sunny and everything looks lovely, but it's just surrounded by mountains, wonderful sea down there. It's beautiful. We need some bread, we know that. We need toilet roll. Mazzy keeps calling this bread, these rolls, Edinburgh rolls or Newcastle rolls or whatever they're called. They're called Glasgow rolls.
They're so good though, aren't they?
Yeah, they were alright.
No, I love them.
A lot of motorhomes in here. You can't park here overnight, but there's a lot in the car park.
It's a huge
stocking
car
up.
park though, isn't it?
It is a big car park, yeah. I think we did quite well there.
Yes.
£13. You know, we've got a lasagna, that's Mazzy, one meal. Something for a sandwich, a bit of ham. A pizza. 2 garlic chicken Kievs, they were about 60p, 65p. Some potato wedges, they were about 65p. 8 breaded chicken burgers.
2 jars of coffee.
2 coffees, sugar.
2 milk.
2 milk. Loads of baps,
bread.
Loads of bread.
Sugar.
How much?
And then a pack of 9 toilet rolls as well.
How much? Come on, have a guess, have a guess. I'll give you 3 seconds. 1, 2,
Me?
3.
£13.50.
Oh, we're on about them, not you. Yep, £13.50. That's a good job done. So that's Ullapool done. We've only stopped really just for some bread. That was the main reason for stopping.
Yeah.
Bread, and just to see if it was a strong internet to upload some videos, but it's not quite strong enough really. Unless you're going to hang around for 2 hours, which we're not. So now we're going to head towards the Bone Caves. Now I've never been there before. I don't think we're going to go there today, but we'll stop in the car park on the way, 'cause it's on way anyway, and see how we feel.
It's about a mile walk there.
It's a mile walk. I think it can be a bit steep as well. And we've already done a bit of walking today.
Quite a bit walking, yeah.
And I don't want you to overdo it.
Oh, bless. Oh.
Because you've done quite a bit today. So we'll see how we feel when we get there anyway.
Yeah.
Just a very quick little stop here. Knockan Crag National Nature Reserve it's called. Beautiful views. Beautiful views. And you can spend the night here, I believe. I was just contemplating whether that might be a good idea, but no, I think we're going to move on. But yeah, there's a little walk up here to see something really rubbish, and then we'll show you.
It's really good.
Well, it's about rocks, and it bored me last time I were here, I'll be honest.
Well, the information might be boring, but it's a lovely place to go.
Oh, it's a lovely place. You've got these like cliff sides here. It is lovely, not knocking it at all. It's just I'm not right interested in rocks really. Rocks, Mazzy?
Yeah.
Do you like your rocks?
I do actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's some rocks for you. This is what I mean. I just thought it's just showing the different levels what you would get in the ground and when you'd get them. For example, you'd get this minor schist. That's about 1,000 million years old. And then you'd get some Salterella grit there, 515 million years old. I'm not that bothered how old a rock is, to be honest.
It's not technically that what they're showing you, darling. What they're showing you is when they've found basically that there's newer rock below the older rock, and it's the way like the plates have changed or something.
Exactly what I was just saying. Boring. It's boring. I don't do rocks.
It's interesting to know to how like there's newer rocks under older rocks and stuff.
I like the views. I'll give it 10 out of 10 for the views. It's beautiful, especially on this sunny day. Look at the mountains behind me, Mazzy.
Yeah, it's lovely. Come on, let's go.
It's beautiful. We're going up this little hill now to look at some rocks. No, on a serious note, if you're interested in rocks and geology, this is a really good place to come. Some statues up here of some very important rock guys. So we're coming up to the information part. I think there's a few games you can play in here, Mazzy. And from memory, the games weren't very good. But they might suit you down to the ground. You go for it, girl. Who are these two chaps?
Oh, I said look at them.
Oh, look at them.
Yeah,
I thought you
they
wanted
both need a cuddle, don't they? Oh.
He's too old for you.
Oh.
He's way too old for you.
Is that out of order?
Believe it or not, when I were here 3 years ago, it was out of order as well.
Oh, really?
I think it still is.
What do you have to do?
You turn that loads of times and no happens because it's out of order.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
I think a fossil, but I'm not sure really what it is.
A fossil?
Hmm.
Yeah, you can't see it through this. It's just information boards, you know. The one thing I did like about here, I did fall in love when I were up here, Mazzy.
What?
I fell in love with an archaeologist up here.
Alright, okay.
She's down there.
Oh yeah, she's cool.
She's beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
She looks like me today. Look, we've both got her hair the same. And we're the same. She needs a cuddle too.
Game for you, Mazzy.
Turn the handle and you'll see how the great slabs of rock piggybacked on each other. See, this is what I'm talking about, where they go over.
You do it. It's honestly, it's the best game you'll ever play. Look.
Oh my god, that's actually really interesting.
That is fantastic, isn't it?
Oh, don't be so sarcastic.
Can't wait till your birthday.
Keep turning.
No, you need to turn the other way now, I think.
No, it just said keep turning. Do I?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, have you broke it? Have you broke it, Mazzy?
Oh, that's out of order now as well.
So I do like this. You've got this lovely mountain range in front of you. And if you look down here, if you go down here, this is the mountains. So you line them up and it tells you what the mountain's called and how high it is. Blah de blah de blah.
Can I push a button?
You can try pressing that button.
Corrieshalloch.
Corrieshalloch. You told me I shouldn't be doing that. I should be. That's what you do. Corrieshalloch.
Let's do this one.
Corrieshalloch.
Corrieshalloch. I don't know why you're pressing the buttons. Just ask me and I'll tell you. I'll tell you how to pronounce them.
Okay.
What, you want me to pronounce that for you?
Yeah.
Ardvreck.
Right, let's see if it sounds the same. Say it again.
Ardvreck.
Ooh, not bad.
Hey, I wasn't far off, were I?
Bad, yeah.
That were a really good guess.
We didn't expect that, you know.
All right, you can shut up now. God, I'm trying to make a video and they're just blabbering on. So basically, it's two guys who found out from this area that rocks can travel over other rocks.
Stories in the Crag above you.
You know, and they've become famous for it. I don't see that as a really important thing myself. A rock can go
It's as important as Darwin, actually.
nearly as important as you've read that on that sign down there. So that was Knockan Crag. If you're interested in rocks, stop. Even if you're not interested in rocks, stop anyway because the views are absolutely spectacular, especially on a sunny day like today. And it is on the North Coast 500 road anyway, it's not as if you're going out of your way at all. Yeah, we just stopped in the car park of the Bone Cave, but we're not going to it, I don't think, because we can't park. That's one good reason. I don't even know how I'm going to turn around, to be honest with you. But the bone caves themselves, I've never been in them, but the cool thing about them is they've excavated them and they've found, bear with me, they've found reindeer antler, a bear tooth, the jawbone of a wildcat, 2 men are buried there, yeah, like Neanderthal, millions of years old men. They've also found walrus tusks and a lynx. They found a lynx. That is the only place they've ever found a lynx in Scotland. And a polar bear and an Arctic fox and a wolf and a brown bear. All these things which you don't see in Britain anymore were around here thousands of years ago, and they've found evidence of them in these caves. It's a shame we couldn't go, really.
It is a shame, yeah.
I think it might be too far of a walk. We certainly can't park here.
No.
But never mind. One day we will get to the Bone Caves. We're going to have to miss that one out and get straight on to the next destination.
Yeah.
Never mind, never mind. Yeah, that was too tight of a squeeze, but if you are doing the NC 500, I would recommend doing that if you've got a chance. The Inchadamph, the Bone Caves. So this is Inchadamph Old Church. There's nothing here, is there?
No.
It's not that old at all.
No.
It's a beautiful place, just next to the loch here and surrounded by mountains. The church itself looks quite modern. Half of the graves are reasonably modern. I thought there'd be something here to show you really. There is one little story I'll tell you about on the way out, but very unusual building in the middle. I can only imagine it's an old crypt or someone's mausoleum or something. But this is the only entrance to it, which you can almost, it's like it's been buried. You can't get right down to the floor because they've like mounded up the earth here. They've put it on a hill. So you could still get in there, but you'd have to like climb down. And all I can imagine is there's a family buried in there. So the only story I've got here is of a crash. There was a plane crash in World War II, 13th of April 1941, and all these guys died from the Royal Air Force, and it says their bodies rest where they fell, on Ben Moor, one of the mountains around here. Now, if you come round here with me, Mazzy, there was a memorial up there where they are buried, at the crash site, which they've now brought down here. And this is the original crash site memorial, which they brought here in June 2013. But the bodies themselves have stayed up on the mountain.
So Dan's just going out to check if this is a chip or a bug splat. That there, the little dark thing, yeah. Is it a... Yeah? Oh, I hope it's a bug splat. There it is, yeah. Oh, he's made it worse. Yay!
I'll tell you something, it's not a chip, but that is one well squashed insect. I could not get him off. Making his way to his final stop of the day.
Yay! It's been a good day, isn't it?
It has been a good day. There's a few places where I'd have hoped we'd have been able to spend more time, and there'd been, like this church, I thought, I wish this would have been a bit more interesting. Yeah. I wish we could have gone to the Bone Caves, but we've had a good day, haven't we?
We've had a really good day, I've enjoyed it.
And it hasn't even begun yet, because we are now going to Ardvreck Castle. Yeah. One of the most haunted castles in the world. And we might be doing a ghost hunt there, so yeah. Come with us. We're going to park there for the night, I think, and fingers crossed we've got a bit of a reception, we can have a good look round and just spend some time there. We might even stay there for 2 nights, we'll see. Yeah. One thing I do notice is you get a wonderful view and then you go up a hill and you go over the top and it's a completely new view and you're looking at something completely different. It's brilliant. Something new every few minutes. I've just been asked to video my lunch. She's gone to a lot of trouble and she wants it recording.
No, it's footage, darling, it's footage.
It's footage. No, it isn't, it's sausage. It does look very nice, thank you very much.
Thanks for watching! Please comment and hit the like button. That helps our channel grow.
If you like what you see, click here to subscribe. Check out this other great video.
And if you really want to show your support, join the club, become a Patreon for extra videos and perks.
The more support we get, the more content we can give. We'll see you tomorrow
on Travel Trolls TV.